Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about sculpture. Yes, I know we must have heard of the word sculpture, but let's just go deeply to what sculpture is all about. Sculpture is the branch of the visual art that operates in 3 dimensions. It is one of the plastic art, durable sculptural processes originally used carving, that is, the removal of materials, and modeling, the addition of materials as clay, in stone, metal, ceramics, wood, and other materials. But since modernism, there has been an almost complete freedom of materials and processes. A wide variety of materials may be worked by removal, such as carving, assembled by welding and modeling, or molded or cast. Sculpture in stone survives far better than works of art in perishable materials, and often represents the majority of the surviving works from ancient cultures, though conversely traditions of sculpture in wood may have vanished almost entirely. However, most ancient sculptures was brightly painted, and this has been lost. Sculpture has been central in religious devotions in many cultures, and until recent centuries, large sculptures, too expensive for private individuals to create, were usually an expression of religion or politics. Those cultures whose sculpture have survived in quantities include the culture of the ancient Mediterranean, as well as many in Central and South America, and mostly in Africa. One of the most common purposes of sculpture is in some form of association with religion. Cult images are common in many cultures, though they are often not the colossal statues of deities which characterize ancient Greek art. Cult images are common in many cultures. The totem pole is an example of a tradition of monumental sculpture in wood that would leave no trace of archaeology. The ability to summon the resources to create monumental sculpture by transporting usually very high materials and arranging for the payment of what are usually regarded as full-time sculptors is considered a mark of relatively advanced culture in terms of social organizations. Wow, that's interesting. Animals are, with the human figures, the earliest subject for sculpture and have always been popular, sometimes realistic, but often imaginary monsters. In China, animals and monsters are almost the only traditional subject for stone sculpture outside tombs and temples. Wow! The kingdom of plants is important only in jewelry and decorative relief, but this forms almost all the large sculptures of Byzantine art and Islamic art. Wow. The materials used in sculpture are diverse, changing throughout history. The classic materials with outstanding durabilities are metals, especially bronze, stones and pottery, with wood, bone and the antler less durable but cheaper options. Precious materials such as gold, silver, jade and ivory are often used for small luxury works and sometimes in larger ones, as in porcelain fancy statues. More common and less expensive materials were used in sculpture for wider consumption, including hardwoods, terracotta and other ceramics, wax. Terracotta. We've come about the word terracotta. We've come across terracotta. Terracotta is one common type of sculpture. This is getting more interesting. Sculptures are often painted, but commonly lose their paint to time or restorers. Many different painting techniques have been used in making sculpture, including tempera, oil, painting, and gilding, house paint, aerosol, enamel, and sandblasting. Wow, that's good. Many sculptors seek new ways and materials to make art. One of the Pablo Picasso most famous sculpture, including bicycle part, Alexander Calder, and other modernists, made spectacular use of painted steel. Some sculptures, such as ice sculpture, sand sculpture, and gas sculpture, is deliberately short-lived. Wow. We have something like stone sculpture. Now, what is stone sculpture? Stone sculpture is an ancient activity where pieces of rough natural stones are shaped by the controlled removal of stone. Now, pendant marks bring us to the end of African sculpture and to the end of sculpture for today. Thank you.